Hello everyone, welcome to solve this nice math or Lambert algebra problem. So here we have m to the power of 4 plus 9 is equals to 0, and you see that the highest exponent of m is 4. It means that this equation has 4 roots. We need to find all that 4 roots of this equation. So the very first thing we are going to do is first we need to rewrite this equation as in this form. This is m to the power of 4. We write it as m square and its whole square plus this is 9. We write it as 3 square and this whole equation is equals to 0. So here we use the nice algebraic formula to solve this problem. You know about that. If we have a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square plus 2 times of ab. So according to this formula, if you see into the above equation, we have these are the two terms are lies on here, but this term is missing, so we need to add this term on here in order to complete the square of this term. So we need this term only, and you see that the base of this term is our a. It means that our a is m square and our b is 3. So in order to complete the square of this term, we add 2 terms of AB on both of the sides. Okay. Here we write that added both of the sides by 2 times of AB. Here our A is M square and B is 3. So we add this term on both of the sides and it will be written as M square and its whole square plus 3 square plus 2 times of m square into 3 is equals to 2 times of m square into 3. So now you see here, this the left hand side becomes the complete square of a plus b. So this will be written as m square plus 3 whole square is equals to, this will becomes 2 times 3 becomes here 6 times of m square. And now further in the next step, we need to remove this square root sign, and for this we will take a squaring on both of the sides. And when we apply squaring, it will be written as this is also square root of m square. So this 2 and this square root are gone, and we get here this is m square plus 3 is equals to, here we apply square root on both of the sides and it will becomes here. And here you see that the square root of m square becomes here m, and the square root of 6 is written as square root of 6 times of m. So now we divide this equation into the two cases. The first case is we write m square plus 3 is equals to positive value, it is square root of 6m, and here we write the negative value of right hand side and it will becomes m square plus 3 is equals to minus square root of m. So from here we move this value into the left hand side and it will becomes m square minus square root of 6m plus 3 is equals to 0. We call this is equation number 1, and from here when we move this into the left hand side it will becomes m square plus square root of 6 times of m plus 3 is equals to 0, and we call this is our equation number 2. So we need to solve both of these two equations for the values of m. Both of these two equations are quadratic equations, and here we apply the quadratic formula to solve these equations. First we focus on equation number 1, and we write the coefficients of equation number 1 are a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus square root of 6, and c is equals to 3 only. So we state the quadratic formula as m is equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. So we just substitute all the values of a, b and c in this formula, and it will be written as this is minus b. The value of b is minus square root of 6 plus minus square root of, this is b square. The value of b is minus square root of 6 and its whole square minus 4 times of a is 1 and c is 3, and it is divided by 2 times of a, and here our a is equals to 1. And we need more simplifications, and we get minus times minus becomes plus square root of 6 plus minus square root of, here you know that the square of negative term become positive, and these 2 and square root are gone, and we get here 6 minus 4 times 3 becomes 12, and it is divided by 2 times of 1 is equals to 2. And now further in the next step we have our m is equals to, this is square root of 6 plus minus square root of 6 minus 12 becomes minus 6, and it is divided by 2. So here we obtain our m is equals to square root of 6 plus minus. We know that when negative sign appears inside the square root, it will becomes iota, and it is divided by 2. These are the first two complex roots of the given equation which we get here from first method, from first equation. And now we need to focus on equation number 2, and we get the other roots from here. So we copy down equation number 2. Here it is m square plus square root of 6 times of m plus 3 is equals to 0. Because this is also quadratic equation, and here we again apply the quadratic formula on here. For this we write the coefficients of this equation, and its coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to square root of 6, and c is equals to 3. And we state the quadratic formula as minus p plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. This is our quadratic formula, and here we substitute all the values of a, b and c in this formula, and it will be written as m is equals to, this is minus b, the value of b is square root of 6 plus minus square root of b square, so b is square root of 6 square minus 4 times of a is 1 and c is 3, and it is divided by 2 times of a is equals to 1. Further in the next step we have, this is minus square root of 6 plus minus square root of this 2 and square root are gone, and we get here 6 minus, this is 4 times 3 becomes 12, and it is divided by 2 times of 1 equals to 2. So here we obtain our m is equals to minus square root of 6 plus minus 6 minus 12 becomes here minus 6, and it is divided by 2. So again you see here negative sign appears inside the square root, it will becomes here iota, and we get minus a square root of 6 plus minus, this is square root of 6 times of iota, and it is divided by 2. So these are the other two complex roots of the given equation, and here we get total 4 roots of the given equation. So this is our final answer of this question, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting and interesting videos.